Come on in, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Welcome to the president of the Blue Den. This is WPN, the Wolfpack News channel right now. This is the Wolfpack News channel right now. This is a disturbing. Just what I'm about to share with y'all is very disturbing. And it's kind of hard to fathom, right? Very hard to fathom. But it's really not hard to fathom. This is not hard to fathom right here. Respect to you knew Real Rock TV last call, Shawanda Williams. And this right here is this news story I'm about to read here. And I want to see if I can get see if we can hear this, whatever. But I don't know. But here's the news, right? May 1st, which was posted. A 14-year-old shot and unalived outside a Cedarwood apartment. What is this saying? This happened in Augusta, Georgia. This happened in Augusta, Georgia, right? I'm just calling Tank. A 15-year-old is wanted in the unalived death of a 14-year-old after having Wednesday night on Richmond Hill Road. The question I want to ask, what time? I want to know what time of night it was. Was that at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, something like that, whatever? Which is really doesn't matter, right? But a 15-year-old shooting a 14-year-old. What was the parents? That is the question. What were both the boys' parents? That makes you think. What are your kids? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and read it, right? Read some of it and talk about it. Reverend Dr. Larry Fry says it's important to make sure teens make good choices, but they have to choose life first. Not only teens got to make good choices, us as adults got to make good choices. We got to make good choices. We make good choices. They don't have to be great choices. They can be good choices. Then get what? Our kids will make good choices. Our kids will make good choices. But who cares about life? Who cares about life? Do anybody care about life anymore? Living? Because think about it. Now, there's two lives going to be lost. Two lives going to be lost. A 14-year-old and a 15-year-old going to be lost. Then it says, we got to bring some hope and show them that they can live and that they can succeed. They got to learn it's not the bullet, but it's the book. Okay, let's go. Investigators say 14-year-old Anthony Harrison, who attended Murphy Middle School, was shot at least once and was unalived last night at Cedar West apartment off Richmond Hill Road. Reverend Dr. Larry Fry says change starts with the older generation. Change starts with the older generation. That means change to start with us. Change to start with us, right? What they see is what they're going to do. And how do we solve violence? How do you solve a problem? It's the key to all situations. How do you solve problems? How do we solve problems as adults? It's the key to this situation. See, we just throw hands, but we both will live. But you go grab a gun and wind up pulling the trigger and either wounding or aliving the person, you're gonna get charged for murder, manslaughter, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You're gonna get a weapon charge on both of them, and a slew of other charges on that. You're gonna get a slew of other charges on that. We got to help them. See, this what the Reverend Dr. Fryer said. We got to help them to make good choices, to respect law enforcement, to respect parents, to respect yourself, and let's see if we can find some dramatic ways to better the condition of our young people. Okay, first of all, I was with him to say respect law enforcement, right? See, one, we can respect law enforcement all we want to, but law enforcement got to respect us too. All depends who you're talking about, right? And you got to respect your parents. These kids do not respect their parents these days. Who all agree with me with that? These kids these days do not respect their parents. Okay. See, here we go. I'm going to read this right here. See, we got to investigate why these teens are resulting in gun violence and put a stop to it, right? We got to find out why. A lot of problems are not just physical death, they're mental death, they're emotional death, there's a financial death, there's psychological death, there's social economic death. So they are crying out, and a lot of them said, "You don't care about me. I don't care about myself. I'm going to do what I want to, and to heck with it." See, look at all them deaths, right? Emotional, financial, sociological, social economic, mental. Who cares about the young people? There's a lot of parents do not care about their kids. All right. Let me see. Can I find out what actually happened on that day? Hold on. Give me a minute. See what actually happened on that day. See, we got to start caring. We got to start caring about ourselves. We got to start caring about ourselves, right? We got to start caring about ourselves. If we don't start caring about ourselves, if we don't start caring about ourselves, who gonna care about us? Respect, fam. Who gonna start caring about us if we don't start caring about ourselves? See, forget about the other groups caring about us. We gotta start caring about ourselves. If we don't start caring about ourselves, they're not gonna start caring about us. All right, let me read this right here. 15-year-old is wanted for murder in connection to a 14-year-old who died after a shooting incident, according to Richmond County Sheriff. The 14-year-old has been identified as Anthony Harris, Evans, Georgia. Authorities say the incident happened on Tuesday, April 30th, at the Cedarwood Apartments on West Richmond Hill Road. According to the sheriff, our deputy responded at 7:50 p.m. in reference to shots being fired. And when they arrived, officers say they located Anthony, who was shot at least one time and had succumbed to his injury. Anthony was pronounced unalive at 8:30 Tuesday night. 8:30. 40 minutes later, he succumbed to his injury. Okay. According to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, during LaKendra Tuskly, 15, is wanted, and there is an active arrest warrant for murder issued for him. Respect, Bronze. Authorities describe Tuskly as a 5'8" and weigh 130-pound. Investigators say that he is known to frequent the 500 block of Richard Hill Road. Hold on, we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. Hold on. And a Barton Village neighborhood. According to the sheriff, is considered armed and dangerous. According to the incident report, investigators state that one apartment was struck by a gunfire, but the resident was not at home at the time of the shooting. Another apartment was struck, but those resident was inside of that resident. If anyone has ever considered the whereabouts of the 15-year-old, what's wrong with this picture? 15-year-old shoots, and I'm alive, a 14-year-old on the run. Ain't that many places a 15-year-old can go. Ain't that many places a 50-year-old can go without no money. This is what I'm talking about, people. Parents got to help these children. Parents are helping them out. Why you see? That's the problem. That's the problem right there. See, he don't did something. He knows it was wrong. Now he is on a run. Now he got somebody helping him out. Got somebody helping him out. The parent might be helping him out. See, that's what parents got to stop doing. Help their kids out. They make them, if they do something terrible, you got to let them suffer the consequence of their action. The consequence of their action should be tolerated. See, when somebody don't suffer the consequences of their action, they look at it, oh, I'm not going to get in trouble again. I'm not going to get in trouble for what I do, because they don't care. See, and when people hide somebody that do something wrong, like the 15-year-old, what he did wrong, they aiding, abetting a wanted criminal, right? And that's a charge. Respect static 716. That's a charge. On that, I'm not finna aid and abet you for a crime that you don't commit it. So don't come try to hide out with me. Cause guess what? You made that bed, now you got to lie in it. See, I'm gonna turn you in. I'm gonna turn you in. I'm gonna turn you in. Because I'm not gonna go get locked up, but get put on probation for hiding you. I'm not. I'm not gonna do that, right? I'm not gonna get turned. I'm not gonna get turned. Be your hideaway. I'm not gonna help. You're not gonna be able to hide with me. How many of y'all would hide a friend, a family member, if they committed a crime? I sure hell ain't. I sure hell ain't finna hide nobody. And another question is, why did he do that? Over argument? See, people don't know how to fight these days. They don't know how to use their hands. See, pow, like you do call them, guns. People say, oh, guns kill them. No, guns don't kill people. People unalive people. See, when you pull a gun, you better be ready to use it. But don't pull one because you're having an argument and you're losing the argument and you get a butt whooped. Why? See, that's the problem we got. You got this woman here seeing find a weapon at another girl. A guy found a grown man found a weapon at another grown man. A grown woman found a weapon at a grown man. A grown man found a weapon at a grown woman. And the kids see this. And the kids see this. See, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I feel like if 14, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, you're not grown yet. But if you're grown enough to pull the trigger on that weapon and unalive somebody, you should be grown enough being to be in the adult prison. Should be grown enough to be in that adult prison, right? But like you said, there's a lot of things that comes with where you live at. See, if your if your parents or some grown up is not teaching you right, not showing you right, that's some. I'm going to say there's some that that don't need that, right? That that despite what their parents do, they don't go that right route. They don't go that route, right? And when they get reeled in this bling bling, all the social media, what people got, see, they think that reality when it's not really reality. See, they got our kids also entranced in the school system. They got our kids so entranced on this social media platforms that people right the bling bling styling out. Think Jordans and all FUBU and all that other BS is the way of life and reality, which is not. It's not reality. It's not reality. What reality is, what you're gonna do with your life. Do you want to live? The question is, do you want to live on this rock, this planet called Earth? Do you want to live a healthy, well trained life, well being life, or do you want to go around being mad at the world all the time? I don't think you want to go around being mad at the world all the time. Why you want to go see this kid, this 14-year-old is gone. He's never coming back. This is learned behavior from our people. This is learned behavior from which has been passed down. This is learned behavior that we got to stop. Respect DJ Tiger Renee. Who all in the court? See, how do we go about stopping it? We got to teach our young men and women that it's okay to walk away. We got to teach our young people it is okay to have a disagreement and walk away. We got to teach our young people it is okay to not say nothing sometimes. Is it okay for us, for all of us to get together and have a disagreement and one of us to pull out a knife or a gun and do what we got to do to everybody else because we disagree with them as grown ups? Do kids see that? Yes, they do. Do kids do what we tell them to do, or they do what they see us do? Now, both lives are lost. Now, a warrant is out for the trip to your arrest. And the ones that hide them now, they're going to be locked up too. But now, two young lives are lost. One is in the ground, and the other one going to be behind bars. So, two young lives. I know some people that going to watch the playback. They going to say, or watching it now, say the truth. It's hard for some of them to do it. It's hard for some of them to do it. Yes, it's hard for some of them to do it because they don't want to seem like a punk. They don't want to seem like a fairy. It's like they got a reputation to uphold. What reputation you got to uphold when you're 14, 15-year old? What reputation you got to uphold when you don't have no reputation in the beginning? See, some of these children, I'm calling them children, some of these children try to impress their friends. See, if they were really your friends won't let you do stupid stuff. Cause guess what? They gonna let you do that stupid stuff because they know if you get caught up, guess what? Ain't that gonna happen to them. Ain't nothing out of nothing gonna happen to them. This is a sad story, but it's a lesson that we can take out of this. We gotta take our children and teach them the way of life. We gotta teach our children to have that knowledge to become something in life. We gotta have the knowledge to teach our children that whatever set their mind to do, they can do it. See, we gotta teach our children, I don't care boy or girl, we gotta teach them that more to life than thugging on the street. That more to life than being trying to be the baddest be on the streets. It, it's more to life than try to be the baddest person in your neighborhood or on the street. It's more to life than having that street cred. See, it's more to life than all of that. When life starts to form, our children are innocent when they are born already. They grow up in our household. They see what we do, right? And they go outside the household. They see what these people on the outside doing. It's all about the money and all about the Benjamins. But guess what? More money, more problems sometimes. Why? What? What is to us to hurt to teach our children, the children, about generational wealth? What it is? What would it hurt us to teach our children how to manage their money? What would it hurt for us to teach our children how to invest their money in something good? What would it hurt to teach our children don't be so flashy with the money that they make? Cause you want to get G'd up, want to get cute, want to buy the expensive watches and jewelry and all that stuff. It don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense to me. So what are we gonna do about it, people? Are we gonna go out there in this world? We're gonna go out in this world and do what we gotta do, And I got another story for you too. I got another news story for you. I got another news story for you. Okay. This per ABC News. I told you this. Hey, this WPN. This WPN right here. And wait for it to come up now. Wait for it to come up. This from NBC News. Have y'all ever heard about this right here? Makeup brand criticized for creating deep black shade following backlash. Okay, I'm finna finish reading it. Okay. The brand created its darkest shade after it received criticism that its original shade weren't inclusive enough. And makeup company with product available at Ultra Beauty released a deep black foundation shade after Black Beauty Guru said its initial shade range wasn't inclusive to darker complexion. But now the brand Euphoria facing backlash after some Black Beauty creators said the new dark shade was remnants of black face paint. George, a Black Beauty creator with over 1.4 million TikTok followers, first reviewed Euphoria Dark Date Night Skin Tint Serum late last year after the brand released 15 shade. She complained that the original set of shade didn't match her skin and wasn't inclusive enough. After a wave of backlash, the company released 10 more shades, including the darkest 600 George reviewed. Euphoria new darkest shade Monday. In the video, she put black face paint on one cheek and Euphoria foundation on the other. They look almost identical. Whoa. How do y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? I'm see can I bring this up here? I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this for yourself. I'm trying to get it to come up. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay. Give me a minute. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. I want to see how y'all feel about this. You read about that static? They don't. They really don't, do they? They really don't give you that. I'm trying to wait for it to pull up here. It going slow. It's going slow. I don't know what. So give me. Hold on, I'm see can I pull it up here. Hold on. I'm trying to pull it up. I'm trying to pull it up. Give me a minute. It's taking a while. Give me a minute. I'm gonna see if hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get it. I'm gonna see. Can I? Oh, let's see. I'm trying to get it. Hold on. For your date night foundation. I'm getting. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. I'm trying to pull it up. Okay. I'm gonna have to hold it. So. Yes. You showed up. That's not it. That's not it. Hold on. I'm gonna go back. I'm trying to make sure I had the right one. Okay. I'm trying to get it to the beginning. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on for now. I gotta do something with my camera. Hold on. I gotta make sure my. Let me get this right here, quick. Okay, I'm trying to get this right. Trying to get it right. Hold on. Trying to get it right. Respect, Miss V. Trying to get it right because I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to hear her and see her. What she talking about? Oh, here we go. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it right. Just give me a few minutes. Let's see. Here it is. I found it. I found it. Let's see. Let's see. Can y'all see it? See, can y'all hear it?
Oh, but you tried it on real skin. Oh, but you tried it on real skin.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta make sure I get it right. Hold on.
Oh, but you tried it on real skin.
Let me see. Can I go back? Hold on. Let me see. Can I go back? Hold on. I'm trying to find it for you.
Which side of my face is the black face?
Okay, here you go. Let's see.
Paint or the Euphoria foundation? T, you can't tell. You know why? Tar in a bottle. This is jet black face paint, and this is the darkest shade of the Euphoria Date Night foundation. This is black face paint. This is the darkest shade of the Euphoria foundation. A few months ago, I tried the darkest shade of the Euphoria foundation. This is what it looked like on me. I'm gonna apply some of the foundation on this side of my face so you guys can see. Let's just go ahead and try to blend this out, you guys. You know, choose that color. I'm gonna wipe this off and let me put the paint all over my face. I'm literally just going in with the face paint. We're gonna do some painting and let me just go ahead and blend it out with a brush. This is the darkest shade of the Euphoria foundation. This is black face paint. Sometimes it's okay to say, hey, maybe my brand is not made for complexion. I'm gonna squeeze a pump of this on my forehead just right at the bottom so you guys can see that I'm literally not joking. We're gonna do a big blend of this, you guys. When we say that we want you guys to make shades for us, we don't mean to go to the lab and ask for minstrel show black. What we mean is to take the browns that you have made, create undertones, and do what you need to do in the lab so it's a darker shade of brown. This is the darkest shade, shade 600. And as you guys can see in the bottle, literally jet black. The shade right next to it is shade 590. This is what it looks like in the bottle. Here is shade 600. You guys, there could be like 10 more shades in between these two shades. In addition to that, when we go to the actual website and we look at the swatch, not only is the swatch online literally jet black, there's literally only 4 or 5 shades for people that actually have dark complexions. Not really for black people, for being honest. Not only in 2024 is this so disgusting and disrespectful, but this needs to be pulled off the shelves. Which side of my face is the black face paint or the Euphoria foundation? T, you can't tell. You know why? Tar in a bottle. This is jet black face paint, and this is the darkest shade of the Euphoria Date Night foundation. This is black.
Now y'all get it right. It's because Euphoria tried to make some foundation shades and undertones that supposed to blend in with your skin, right? Which you see the difference. It's not. There's no difference between what they were making and black face paint. So what were they trying? What are they really trying to do? What were they really trying to do? What were they really trying to do? What were they trying to do? It doesn't make no sense if you can't not make makeup foundation undertones for minority that fit their skin tone that blend it with their skin. Don't make it. Don't make it. Cause guess what? There's people that use your product thinking it's good, but don't make it. Cause guess what? Your product that you make, they're gonna have to go back and take it off the shelves because it's not gonna sell. That's my problem with it. That's my problem with it. And I got two more stories I want. I got two more stories that I want to read. Right, I want to talk about. Hold on. I got two more stories I want to talk about. I got two more stories I want to talk about. Mama Media, respect to you. I got two more stories I want to talk about. And we got some civil unrest going on.
Is this invention going on?
We got some civil unrest going on in California and all over the college and some of the college campus, right? We got some we got some stuff that going on the college campus, the protests and all that stuff, right? And we got some counter protesters in at UCLA campus. At UCLA campus, I'm gonna read this. And security didn't do nothing. The police didn't do nothing. Don't you know some people that are Palestinian and and Jews, they are that kept together for a peaceful protest because they think alike that they are both are humans. And think about it. Think about it. When people don't want that stuff to come up like that, it's crazy. It's crazy. The University of California in Los Angeles was reeling on Wednesday following a late night violent attacks by a county demonstrator on a pro-Palestinian protest encampment. At the state governor condemned a slow response from law enforcement to some of the worst violence seen since students across the U.S. intensified their protests in support of Gaza. And it was a peaceful protesters to antagonize her came in there and throwing fireworks and everything else in that camp. But can two people coexist? Yes, they can. Can we all find a common ground in some humanity in something? Can we find humanity in something that we can agree to disagree? Then we have to try to attack somebody else? Can Jews and Gentiles and all these other folks get along? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. They can get along. They can get along. Respect together, Mama Wolf. We all can get along, but what sense do that make to other people if we get along? Okay, let me finish reading now. Let me finish reading. The limited and delayed Capitol law enforcement response at UCLA last night were unacceptable, and it demands answers. Officers, the California governor said, "I don't believe that one bit." I already know he. I know. Respect KTC. I know. I know he wasn't going to answer that telephone because the LAPD and security on that campus didn't do no good. Because they just stand. If you seen the video, I know together seen it. Security just stood there and did nothing. Gene Block, UCLA's chancellor had finally addressed the violence that rocked the Capitol last night, describing the counter protesters as instigators who attacked the pro-Palestinian encampment. However, one feels about the encampment, this attack on our student facility, faculty, and community member was utterly unacceptable. He said, on campus Wednesday morning, a helicopter hovered overhead while groups of security guards and law enforcement stood around a sectioned off area of campus filled with tents. Students slowed as they passed the barricade, taking in the scene. I think I think of all of us are in a state of shock, said Noah, UCLA law student who only felt comfortable using their first name. UCLA student who witnessed the moment leading up to the attack of the encampment described a hurrying scene which started before midnight. Hmm. See, but yeah, you can say that, but guess what? You together, they did fun of their damn self. They really are. They did. Police want to say uh, that groups, no matter who it is pushing the narrative that they want to fund the police. And guess what? They defunded themselves with the stupid stuff they doing, right? And guess what? When they do some stupid stuff, they get caught. And when they do it to somebody, the people sue the city. And guess what? The city got to pay. And guess what? They take it out of the police. They take it out of their pocket, right? They take it out of the police department pocket, right? So they can spin the narrative all they want to about people. You can have defund the police all they want to when the police defund themselves. You see it all the time. They defunded themselves. A large group of counter protesters wearing black with white masks made their way to the encampment and began striking students with planks of wood, pepper spray. Daniel Harris told the Guardian. Yeah, yeah. Thing about it, guess who pays the police salary? The taxpayers, right? And that's everywhere the taxes paid for the police funding, pay their salaries. Yeah, it hit our pocket, and get what they do. The states that got state tax raise taxes, and guess what? If it keep happening again, it keep happening again. Guess what usually happens? The police don't have enough equipment to get anything. Why is that? Because they taxing us. They taxing us because we got to pay multi-million-dollar lawsuit for they mess up. See, get some of these quicker goddamn cops out of these department. This certify them for getting the police job. Guess what? Nobody would be hollering defund the police. When we won't be us paying these lawsuits won't be coming out of our pockets. Yeah, but the thing is, they're gonna do that anyway, regardless. They're gonna do that regardless. Cause they don't want no. See, you got to take a look at the big picture. Everybody got to take a look at the big picture. When have you seen a peaceful protest? When have you seen the antagonizer comes in there and disrupt a peaceful protest and the police step in? I wait. See, I look at the police as they want to be big bad bullies when time comes, but when it's time to do a job but to students on that campus, they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. So excuse me if I don't feel sorry for the police. Because one, the police doesn't care about. I'm gonna tell you what the police are here for. They're not here to protect the people. They're not here to protect humans. They're more here to protect property. You see how fast they get to a bank robbery. You see how fast they get to uh, a property crime. You see how fast they don't get to no shooting. No, they don't get to domestic violence victim. They don't get to no burglary of a house or a car stolen. They don't get that fast. They get to a property. Something going on with a property, do they? See, but the bottom line is they not protecting the students on that campus. They're not protecting students on any campus. On one campus at Columbia University, they arrested two professors who one was concerned about the student, where they were treating the student under protest. There's a question I got: why you gonna mess with the ones that peacefully protesting? They first amendment right to protest, but the antagonizer you don't want to go mess with. See, I'm not speaking for one there. I'm speaking for all aspects of the area, right? See, I'm speaking also from north, south, east, west. I don't see it all. See, we're not the only ones that they mess with. They mess with all kinds of other people. But there's some good ones want to call the bad one out, but guess what? If they do, they get retaliated against. See, I get tired of these police forces, these chiefs, these mayors, these governors condoning their behavior. I get tired of people condoning the security and the police behavior on these campus. I don't care if they fund them or not. Their job, see, that's why it goes back to saying what more important? Life or property? What more important? You worry about this scared. See, I guarantee you, if them kind of protesters and antagonizer was it the one that had the encampment on the campus was attacking is attacking that was attacking the peaceful protesters and they attacked one of them buildings, I guarantee you see a different outcome. See, I'll tell you why I know that together. Because it was a different outcome it was a different outcome at USC. Same thing, but the police did their job. See, see, and another thing, there was Jews and Palestinians, Israel, all in that encampment. They want one thing, a peaceful solution. They want human life to survive. What's wrong with that? What about the kind of protesters, antagonizer that want everybody to get along? So what's wrong about it? Getting along with each other? See, it's all about the leadership in the federal government. in the state government, in the city government. It's all about the power of the be. I'm talking about over there in Israel, and I'm talking about over here. See, it's all about a money making thing going on. What is more valuable, life or property? People think property is more valuable than life. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Don't want a girl to give the commencement speech at a graduation. How dumb that is. That's really dumb, right? That's really dumb. I told you it starts with the parents of these kids, of these grown adults. They ain't never learned how to come together as one of anything. They ain't learned how to come together yet. They haven't learned how to come together. Then I want to see what y'all think about this right here. Hold on, see, can I get to it? Hold on, see, can I get to it? Let's see what y'all think about this. Let's see what y'all think about this right here. What if I told you? What if I told you? Oh, come on. What if I told you that 5 adults, respect Amano, viciously jump a 13-year-old girl at school? What would you say to that? What would you say to that? See, all I'm doing is reporting the news. And this is what's really going on in the world. Can't have a peaceful protest because instigators want to come in. You got security police that want to do their job. Other people don't want to do their job. And got a 15-year-old on the run. Somebody helping him out. They'll lose police. But yet, we still got to figure out what is more valuable, life or property. What do you value more? What do you value more? Human life or your property? What do you value more? Life or property? And here's one from Atlanta Black Star. And this was April 29, 2024. It was published. Stop, stop. 13-year-old girl vicious attacked by 5 adults who were allegedly looking for her friend, but beat her out of revenge instead. Now you tell me 5 adults beating on a 13-year-old? This is what we teaching our kids today? Is it okay to go beat up somebody? Jump them? Especially being an adult, go jump a 13-year-old? A black mother plans a $40 billion lawsuit against the city of Yours. This in New York. This in New York. After her 13-year-old daughter was attacked at school by a group of parents who instigated a fight between the girl and one of their relatives, also a student, leading to a herring brawl that has since gone viral on social media. Days after the fight, Atlanta Marriott said she took her child out of Yonkers Academy and filed legal paper that put the city on notice about the common lawsuit claiming the school was negligent and didn't properly supervise the students could have prevented the melee. I don't blame her. Do you blame her for putting us daughter out of that school? I don't blame her. I do not blame her one bit. don't blame her one bit. See, the school's not. We gotta protect our own kids. We gotta protect. We gotta protect our own kids. The legal notice claim delivered to the city of Yonkers on April 5th is a formal notification of a lawsuit before it's filed against a municipal agent. Every action alleges negligent supervision, negligent hiring, negligent infliction of emotional distress, and other related accusations against Yonkers, Yonkers Board of Education, and Yonkers Montessori Academy. For Mary, this was not her first negative experience with the academy after she previously filed a notice of legal claim in January, alleging the school staff sexually harassed her daughter by asking her to remove her bra and shake her breast, suspecting she was hiding a vape. I would take my daughter out of that school right then and sue the mess out of them right then. What y'all think about that one right now? But yet she kept in a school academy. What school do they do that at? And how many other students they did that at? How many other schools they made? How many other girls they made do that? What other skin tones girl they made do that? What other skin? What did they? Don't tell what they make the boys do. And 4 months later, the harassment claim is still pending. Mary said that when the fight involving her daughter happened in mid-April, she thought to herself, "Here we go again. We have children who are not being supervised and not being protected." Mary said. The New York Post told the New York Post, "I'm not going to put her in harm's way and put her in the lion's den every day." I don't blame her mother. I do not blame her. I don't blame her mother. Why you fight to lose a battle? Why you fight to lose a battle? They're not gonna protect your children. When the school's not protecting your children, if nobody that supervises your children is not protecting your kids, you gotta protect your own child. You gotta protect your own child. The 42-year-old Yonkers mother also said she plans to pursue criminal and potential civil charge against the adult involved while the incident remains under police investigation. Wait a minute. Why is that thing still on investigation? Especially if it's on video. Especially if it's on video. 5 adults? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. See, that's why I keep reiterating that kids do not do what we tell them to do. They do what they see. It's okay to go jump on somebody. It's okay to pick on somebody, harass them, embarrass them. And what if that young girl wound up turning around and whipping one of them adults' butt to protect herself, banging her head on the ground? Then they're gonna want to charge that teen as an adult for defending herself. Then, after reviewing the cell phone video, investigators determined that some of the adults also attacked Mary's daughter, leading to an arrest warrant being issued for 55-year-old Nancy Rosie, who was allegedly one of the parents who came to the school on April 18 to pardon the underage girl, police said. She faces charges of third-degree assault, second-degree harassment, and endanger welfare of a child. The Yonkers Police Department has not said whether more arrests are forthcoming. Wait a minute. That's only one adult. It said 5 adults. So, other words, the other 4 adults will get away with it. Respect the boss. So the other 4 adults will get away with it. The fight scene was so violent that police had to be called to the school to squash the Donnybrook. Oh yeah, I know how you feel, Mama Media. You know what? I'm tell you how I feel about it. Okay, you gonna go put you gonna go try to beat up, jump my daughter? Guess what, man? You gonna have to have some. Me, I don't know. We're gonna have some word, but you already know what I'm gonna say. Oh, we're gonna have a meeting. Come drop a, come fight somebody your own size. The girl who was targeted and minor identified by on her initial EW said she was jumped by at least 5 adult relatives when another girl rushed her on the baseball field at the pre-K through 12 Montessori right before classes started. One of the attackers is reportedly a grandparent of the other student involved. I felt confused and scared. They kept yelling in my face, the teen told the New York Post. During an interview alongside the family's attorney, when I got attacked, I was feeling alone and scared because nobody was there to help her. So nobody there. I knew there was somebody there that should have helped, but were they scared that they were gonna get jumped? Possibly, possibly. One particular video is that circulate on the platform X shows Mary's daughter getting waylaid by a much larger girl who had overwhelmed either with a series of wild overheaded slaps to the head, while some of the spectators are egging the fight on. At least one person can be heard screaming, "Stop, stop." You know what I said to the person that was egging that fight on? Arrest they butt too. Arrest they butt too. Arrest they butt. According to the claim, the group of adults came to the school looking for a fight and had intended to find a friend of EW's, but since that person wasn't there, they turned their wrath on EW instead. Married lawyer March, I can't pronounce the name, explained. See, that lawyer questioned whether school security staff deliberately chose not to step in during the fight and retaliation getting mad for her other pending claim against the school. Oh yeah. See, this what I don't understand. Got security there. Now you want to do retaliation because her mother is putting a claim against the school for harassing her daughter. He said Mary and her daughter have been traumatized by this ordeal and urged the school to take decisive action to rectify this situation, and to prevent such incident from happening in the future. Hold up. You think that school gonna rectify that and change overnight? I wonder how long that been going on. In a video, parents can be heard yelling and cussing at EW for another student attacks suddenly hitting EW repeatedly as the adult encouraged the beating, and EW attempts to defend herself by slapping back. You know, all these school situations getting out of hand. Because you know what making it worse? You know what making it bad? some of these principal and administrators, these school board members, don't have no ball. They ain't got no backbone. They don't have no backbone. Ain't there is no way a parent or grandparent should be putting a hand on a student on school property. See, I couldn't be principal. I couldn't be principal. Because if I took a look at that video and saw all four of the parents, I knew all four of the parents, I'm pressing charges against them. That student ain't got press charge. I'm pressing charge on that on those students, on them grown people. Then I'm giving them a trust pad. They can't come to school. They're gonna have somebody else pick. They're gonna have somebody else pick up that child. Yeah, they are. Mama, yes, they are. Because I'm gonna deem you when I do that trespassing against you. You can't come on school campus because I'm gonna look at it as you're a danger to my students and the student welfare. All my students and student welfare. Oh, you want to come take your child out of the school? Okay, and guess what? I ain't got a bar with you. According to the preliminary legal claim, EW was left unsupervised and violently assaulted on the premises of Yonkers Academy by students and parents and residents of current students during school hours. The teen was viciously assaulted, beaten, and as a result has sustained severe physical, emotional, and psychological injury, the documents state. Mary said she was horrified when she received a call from her daughter around 7:30 a.m. crying that she had been roughed up moments earlier by a group of angry parents. Mary's daughter is now enrolled in remote learning and will receive help from a tutor for the remainder of the school year. Mary said she does not plan to send EW back to the school, fearing for her safety, and revealed that the girl had already been accepted into a private all-girl Catholic school where she'll attend next year. I got to see this. What I got. This what I got right here for the mother. They already did that one time before, right? They already was already talking to your daughter because they thought she had a vape pen. Yeah, they might be. They might be. See, I got to question you why you send your daughter back there in the first place. I would have did that in the beginning, after the first situation. That's me. I don't know about y'all, but that first situation came up, I would have took her out of that school and had her do remote learning and had a tutor to help her. That's what I would have did. That's what I would have did. That's sure what I would have did. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. If anybody want to come up here on the president of the Blue Den, you're welcome to come up here and talk about the stories we just talked about, that I just talked about. It's crazy. Who protects the children? Here we go. Yeah, we're back. Oh yeah, yeah. That after that one incident, we are done. I'm pulling her out. See, now a $40 million lawsuit is in play. $40 million lawsuit is in play. Let me drop the link. Let me drop the link in the chat. See if anybody want to come in and talk a little bit. Talk for a minute. See, do anybody want to come in and talk for a minute? Hold on, trying to get the link drop. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. I'm back. I'm back. Just had to do that right quick. But I'm like, what is wrong with this world today? We know we're gonna get through our heads that we can get along with each other. We can agree to disagree. We don't have to fire no shots at nobody. We don't have to. We can be mad at each other and not try to harm each other. When are we gonna learn that? Our children is supposed to be our future. Our children will not have a future if we don't get it together, adults. And when are we gonna have some peaceful protest where somebody from the other side that don't want a peaceful protest coming in and attacking us the whole situation, making the peaceful protest look bad? When are the security and police gonna start doing their job for protecting people from hurt, harm, and dangers? How are we supposed to get along with others? We gotta watch out for our own children. See, we got parents that send them out of school just to get rid of them for babysitting at schools that they're babysitter. I know this mother that was trying to do right by her child, give her the best education she could give her, but I would never send her back to that school. Then what the parents teaching they 15-year-old sons how to shoot, uh, shoot first. If you can't beat them, go ahead and shoot them and unalive them. Then now what you still teach? What are they still teaching their son? How to run from the cop when you got to run warrant out there for you arrest, and not go turn them and don't turn themselves in. What is the world coming to? Like I said on my other live, mindset. Some of these mindset is not right. Some of these parents mindset is not right. I'm speaking across the board here. I'm talking about different skin tone. I'm talking about different walks of life. I'm talking about different careers. You have to be a sick individual to do what you do and talk what you talk. How can you be not so sick and tired of what's going on Yeah, we go out there and protest and have a peaceful protest, but attacking us gonna come in and make it look bad. We won't say enough is enough. We're gonna say enough is enough in these school systems. We're gonna say enough is enough with these security police not some of them not doing their job. We're gonna say enough to some of these parents not doing their job at the house. Mindset. It's all about a mindset. Some of us got the right mindset on us. Some of us got the right mindset, but some of us don't. Some of us really are cray cray. Need to be locked up in a rubber room. But really don't care. Some of some of us really don't care about their. Some people don't care about their own life. So why should they care about yours? How that sound? Look what all been going on. See, like every time you turn on the news, it's always a bad story. Why can't we celebrate the good stories that have been going on? Why can't we have a sit down and talk about, hey, let's do this right here. Let's see what this works. Why can't we just sit down and have say, hey, let's start this right here. Let's see can we build together. Nobody want that. Nobody want that kind of talk. What's wrong with that kind of talk, people? Is that kind of talk going out of style? Is that kind of talk is that kind of talk is not seeable in the future? Yes or no? How can we how can we do this for our kids? How can we look to the future with our kids? And we're not doing the right thing. We're just who we are. Fitness. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to play another commercial. I'll be back with this. Playing through respect, Chicago respect. When are we going to start looking at each other and saying enough is enough? We're going to start sitting down at the table and negotiating, find some way of finding a way to teach our children right, teach the children of our neighborhood right, our community, and all over the world right about the right or wrong things. We're going to sit around and teach some of these young adults, these children, how to solve problems without picking up a gun. So when that going to happen? We're going to start being some beings out here. We're going to start teaching our son to be a man. You got to act like a man. To give respect, to give respect, and show them how to treat a real lady, how to be a real father to these kids, how not to do what you do, how to walk around with your pants pulled up, how to step up and be something and do something with yourself. How are we going and how we going men? How we going to show our daughters what a real man, what a real man's supposed to be? When you're not being a real man, when you're treating their mothers like crap. How we going? How men? How these some of these men going to show their daughters and their sons how to be a real man when it cuts out their girl, their wife, or their girlfriend, their mother of their child, calling all kinds of names, even hitting them. Because your daughter sees that, that's what she going to attract. That's what she think love going to be. That's how your son going to think. Some of the sons going to think. Some daughters and sons not going to turn like that, but majority of them are, because they think that what love is supposed to be. Women, how you gonna teach your daughters how to carry themselves like a lady? How you gonna teach them how to do lady things and how to talk like a lady, walk like a lady, and be a lady if you're not one? See, a real mother would not let her son talk to a female like that. A real mother would not let her daughter get talked to like that. A real man will not allow another man to talk to his daughter like that, which he should be talked to his daughter's mother's like that either. How you gonna tell your daughter don't let a man talk to you like that, but you talk to your daughter's mom like that? I'll wait. Sometimes look here, you got to praise. Sometimes you got to give. Sometimes your child might need that little push to get things going, but they also need that little punishment when they do something wrong. Like the first story I told you about the 15-year-old unalive the 14-year-old, and the 15-year-old got it going out for arrest, and adults are hiding him. What are you teaching that 15-year-old? What you teaching that 15-year-old? April 29th when it happened, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time in Augusta, Georgia. Where you think he learned that from? Probably from the parents, probably from the streets. Father probably wasn't in the picture. Father probably wasn't in the picture. The mother might have been raising that young boy, or the grandmother might have been raising him. So what are they teaching? What are they teaching that 15-year-old right now? What are they teaching the 15-year-old right now? With the protests going on campus, and you got counter protesters, but you also in the midst of them protesters, you got the two sides. Some of them are on the different side what they call them, Jews and Palestinians are on the same page in the agreement, with life is better when you work together. Then the last one is the mother had filed a claim about they were harassing her daughter. Then 5 grown-ups comes on the campus and jump her. And some bystanders wasn't doing that but filming. One was saying stop it, stop, saying stop, stop. What are they teaching the children? I want to hear y'all feedback on this. Anybody want to hit the panel, get your feedback on this? I'll drop the link back in the chat. It's a crash shame. It's a crash shame when this goes on. There's nobody here to stop it. And nobody want to stop it. Grown adults don't have no right to put their hand on no child like that. Cops said, I don't care. Somebody said they fund the police or security don't have the right. Let students get harmed on campus. And some of the people that got harmed on campus is in the hospital because of them antagonizing counter protesters that want to disrupt a peaceful protest. And the governors and the chancellors, these school presidents trying to silence the First Amendment of freedom of speech, freedom of protest. Shay too. When we're going to start standing up for ourselves, when we're going to start standing up for our children, we're going to start standing up for when they right. We will start letting them suffer the consequences of their actions. We're going to start letting let ourselves I don't know what I forgot what I was going to say just then. We are we our brothers and sister keeper? You know, when they see people getting along together and having a good time, there always somebody want to come on and mess up that good time and mess up that peacefulness. Yes, I say, why is that? When is that going to come? How are we going to show our appreciation for each other? When? See, a whole lot of this, they talk about it's in our community, and some other people mess up our community, we mess up our own community. Just like other community mess up another community. They mess up their own community. We all have done something wrong in our life. Do sometimes we got to agree on everything? No, we don't. No, we don't. Right is wrong is wrong. Truth is always the right way. See, y'all know me. I would call you out if you're wrong. The truth, they said the truth should set you free. But guess what? Some people is locked up on a false pretenses. We got to rise above, all the way above what we are, or what we can be, or what we're going to be, what we should be. How are we gonna tell somebody this and that when we're not doing the same thing? Who can we trust? Who can we believe in? Can you trust yourself? Who are we? How do we manifest things? The negativity of this world is eating us. It's eating the world alive. Negativity is all around us. No matter who the head, no matter who's the governor, who the president, who the city manager, don't matter. It's eating us alive. We got to say enough is enough. We got to stand up for the right. We got to stand up for what's right. And some of the stuff that's going on is not right, and we know it. How do we combat this? When we're going to teach our children that that about economics? How we going to teach our children about staying safe? When we going to start teaching our kids about different situations, how to handle pressure? How we teach our kids how to manifest their life in something positive? How we're going to manifest ourselves and teach each other our different things that goes on in life. The question is, what is life? What is life for? What are we here for? You got to find your purpose in life to do what your purpose in life is. What is your purpose in life? How do you want to be? What's your legacy? What do you want your legacy to be when you leave here? What kind of legacy you want to leave your children? What do you want to teach your children? How do we go about doing different things for each other? We got to help each other out and be what we want. We got to do what we want to do. But why we got to be so cautious of when somebody says something that we that they were scared they're gonna get mad? Why? Why is that? Why people want to get mad when you tell them that it's right? Why people want to get mad when you tell them that give them some kind of advice or your opinion? Why some people cannot take corrective criticism as that? What are we teaching our children? It goes back to all one thing: the mindset of people. We got to change our mindset. Y'all notice everything I talked about is about the mindset of the person. It's a mindset. And I tell you what, when we ever, if we ever gets together and start loving, respecting each other as humans, watch out. Watch how glorious it's gonna be. How glorious it's gonna be when we start respecting each other, when we start loving each other. But only, only you gotta change your mindset. You gotta love and respect yourself. Cause that 15-year-old, they love and respect themselves. Cause somebody that raised him did raise him to love and respect themselves because they didn't love and respect themselves. Protesters, counter protesters, it could be a protest and a counter protest that could be peaceful. But yet, the counter protester and the protester can't get together to a resolution and come to some kind of conclusion that life matters. You're right. Learning to respect, together said it right. Learning to respect people starts at home. Your parents need to teach them how to respect. Cause like there's some kids do not respect their old parents or their grandparents. How you expect a child to respect an adult? They get to the school now. They get to the school system. The school system was meant to put out workers. The school do not. The school do not respect the parents. Do not respect the students. Now look what's going on in these schools. What's really going on in these schools? How are we gonna say this happened right here because of this right here? How many times have we seen a parent go to school to beat up a student? How many times have we seen a teacher fight with a student? How many times have we seen the principal, the school superintendent not do nothing? You heard about the one that in Atlanta City, the mayor of Atlanta City, and his wife, the school superintendent. They're not doing nothing about nothing. We got to be protective of our children. I'm getting ready to sign off. Remember what I said? It's the mindset of us. It's the mindset. It's the mindset. Our mindset, their mindset, all our mindset. Do you do y'all think the world would be a better place? We all could get along. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I will be back tomorrow. So join me. I'm gonna end it on this. Get your mind right. Get your mindset right. Cause love and respect yourself. Cause when you love and respect yourself, you can see through all the BS. The best love is self love. Who can love you better than yourself? And let your light shine through and through. Let your light shine. Because if you let the light shine, everybody see the glow and see the happiness that you have. Don't let nobody, don't let nobody steal your joy. If you let somebody steal your joy and your happiness and your peace, something wrong. I'm not telling you go around happy all the time. Just be you, the 100% authentic you. But watch what you do around children, because they are watching. They are watching. We are who we are. We are different from each other. Skin tone, eye color, everything. We are different from each other in that way, physical sense. But we are different from each other, mental sense and mindset. I love each and every one of y'all that came out and supported me tonight. And this is a good teaching lesson. And this has been, I'm going to say that, say it in the line again. Let me go ahead and say it again. Love and respect yourself. Because when you love and respect yourself, you see through all the BS. And self love is the best love. Because nobody can love you like you love yourself. This is what I want y'all to do if you can do it. Wrap your arms around before you can get it on your own body and give yourself a big hug. Then give yourself a pat on the back. Then you say, self, I love me some me. Because people see the energy that you give off. Your kids see the energy you give off. We want to get some good vibe, some great vibe, some energetic vibes. And I will be having trivia night Saturday night. So join me. I don't know what time, but join me. And I think I don't know if we're gonna want to see the chat or the WPA, the Woodpack Angel, going to do a show. I think probably Friday or Thursday or Friday. More is Thursday or Saturday. I don't know which one yet. But this has been WPN, the Woodpack News Channel, and I have been your host, the president of the Blue Den. Let me see. And guess what? Peace and love. Always tell yourself, love is for me, and tell the person that you love, that you really love, that you love them. And hug and give your children a big, black hug and a kiss. Tell them you love them and sit down and talk to them. And I am out.